How we doing, guys? It's your boy Jixels again, man, and welcome back to another episode of Steppin' Large. So, the Jordan 4 Black Cement Bred 4 reimagined, whatever you want to call it. Man, this shoe has given a lot of people in Australia some shit, in my opinion, at least. Let's run it all the way back. So around September last year, and I'm gonna try and not do too much editing in this either, just raw footage. So around September last year, the Black Cement Reimagined dropped, or I'll say the Jordan 4 Bred. The Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined dropped as not even a rumor, sort of a confirmed release, right? And back in September, I immediately was like, I need these. The Bred 4 is a staple. I've been after the Bred 4 for years and just have not been able to get a good price in my size for the life of me. So yeah, I was like, you know what? The leather upper, it throws a lot of people off. A lot of people saying, oh, 500,000 units, usually a J is around 200, 250, usually 200,000 pairs for a Jordan 4 or Jordan 1, I'm pretty sure. And a lot of people are like, oh, no, these are going to be easy to cop, they're going to sit. People, when I ask them, they're like, oh, no, I'm not a fan of the Jordan 4 upper being complete leather. And I was like, I am. That's an indestructible 4. You can wear it through the rain, the mud, wear it wherever you want. Give it a quick wipe, like you don't got to worry about suede, and it's a Bred colorway, so must have for me. So yeah, anyway, come around December, I want to say, our release was confirmed for February 14th. So February 14th, we got told we'll get the Jordan 4 Bred or Black Cement, right? And it got pushed back to the 17th on the SNKRS website. Now here in Australia, we don't actually have the app. We only get we have to go to the Nike website and we have a SNKRS tab or feature, right? So I confirmed for the 14th and it got pushed back to the 17th, which isn't too much of a big deal, stuff happens. But before the 14th, I want to say maybe the 9th or 8th, we had a shock drop, and a lot of people are confused. Here in Australia, we rarely ever get shock drops, and a lot of people are debating between was it a shock drop or did Nike accidentally release them? Now, I'll chuck some photos up on screen. No one knew about the shock drop but resellers, to be completely honest, and some of the pairs, some people were getting like 11, 12 pairs resellers. So like I said, I'll chuck the picture up. I've also got the picture of stock numbers for the US, so I'll chuck that up as well. And usually we get, I want to say 5-6% of what the US stock usually gets. So just take the numbers and divide it or minus it into 5%. But go into Google and just look up 20,000, what is 5% of 20,000? So anyway, so yeah, I was like, damn, the shock drop, I've missed out on that. SNKRS is the night I'm gonna hit, right? So for a solid 2 hours I'm there waiting. A lot of people I know in the sneaker community know how bad I need this shoe. I've currently got like 11 people trying to help me get it. So thank you to all those people, by the way. I really appreciate it. And when I get them, because trust me, I will. I don't give up if I want something. I will. There's going to be a whole documentary at this rate. So anyway, the night comes and I'm pumped. That adrenaline starts hitting for the sneaker releases. It's SNKRS, and I'm like, damn. They made it a free-for-all. So I don't know what you're thinking, making a classic colorway like that, first come first serve, or a FFA. I keep saying that as free-for-all, right? Like, what are you thinking? I had checked out within 25 seconds. I got the green tick right here, and like I still missed. The whole thing swarmed with bots. I know one real person who was able to hit that day, and I'm like, it's cool. we've got we've got the release on the 24th in store for JD and Foot Locker, right? And they've pushed that back. They pushed that back to the 29th, a couple days after sneakers had pushed their release back. And then that night, after all of the mess and everything, just swarmed with bots, man. Even though there's not much they're gonna probably resell because a lot of people want them, but I guess it's the first hype drop of the year, right? But swarmed with bots. I could get a size 6. I'm not gonna do anything with that. My partner's not even a size 6, so I left it on the site. Let some people know that I know with kids and stuff. Be like, hey, there's a size 6 available, and I'm like, whatever. And then in-store releases got pushed back to the 9th of March. So I just feel a little bit like this entire release has just been an absolute mess. Just an absolute mess in terms of everything. A random shock drop, which might have not even been on purpose, and Australia don't get them. Swarmed with bots. Release dates keep getting moved around, and I'm not trying to spread any hate or anything. I'm just saying how I feel. So there are obviously other raffles. Supply might get them, which Laced Up might get them. Ends got them. Right, so Up There might get them. So a lot of other stores are going to probably get them. My problem is they don't get them in a 14. So I think it was Laced Up, but it might be Up There. I think it was Laced Up, but or maybe it was Highs and Lows. Anyway, two stores have had their raffles, and they only went to a 13. So it's really hard for me to try and get this pair in my size. I'm obviously gonna try and line up somewhere during the release and try and just get them in hand, or in person, because that's probably gonna be my best shot. I'll have to call around a little bit as well, but yeah, it's I just feel as if obviously Sneakers isn't exactly known for being the best website. It crashes a lot, and I think it's just a mix. Like, yes, and maybe I'm just salty, it doesn't matter, but I just think all the release dates being pushed around, the random shock drop, the absolute mess, like I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen to this. Like, obviously a lot of people saying this pair's gonna brick. Like I said, a lot of people said they don't like the leather upper, and then they'll just jump on it on the day, and a lot of people are saying that this pair's gonna sell. A lot of people are saying that people are gonna return their pairs once they see they don't sell, and I'm just really curious to see sort of where this goes. So like I said, the Bred 4 is a Jordan 4. It's a state, like it's a piece that I've been after for years, and the actual shoe itself has quite a bit of meaning to me. So again, I will get my hands on them. If I have to pay $50 over retail, I will, but I'm sure someone's going to be able to help me out, and I'll help them out in the future. Trust me. That's what I love about this community, right? We all help each other out when we can. It's not all about money at the end of the day. So yeah, I thought I'd just address that. I know it's a little bit of a different video, might just be a me problem, but yeah, it sucks a lot. I think I got told that we had about 148 pairs on the sneakers website in the 14, so chances were already super low. But yeah, like I said, checked out in 20 seconds, done. We all know about bots, right? I don't know why I'm complaining, but it's not just the bots, it's the whole thing. I'm sure Culture King will probably get a 14 too if I miss out, so that would be nice to try and get there. But anyways, guys, it's been your boy Jixels. Let me know if you guys copped. Let me know if you guys are trying to, if you're a fan of the Bred in the leather, or you prefer the suede and all that. But yeah, man, peace and subscribe.